So what the functions are? Assignment of elements of set X to a set Y such that each element of Y is assigned to, sorry, any element of Y is assigned to each element of X. In that, elements of X are called as domain and elements of Y are called as range or codomain. Okay. Then a function is most often denoted by letters such as f, g, and h, and the value of a function f at an element x of its domain is denoted by f of x. Okay. A function is uniquely represented by the set of all pairs x and f of x called the graph of the function. Okay. We can draw the graph of that particular function, means varying the values of x, it is going to affect the values of f. Okay, f is what? F is function f of x. Then what it is there? That f of x is treated as the y coordinate of the graph, and then the graph is plotted. Okay, means in graph theory, these functions are used. Okay. When the domain and the codomain are sets of real numbers, each such pair may be thought of as the Cartesian coordinates of a point in the plane. Okay. What it is saying, if domain and codomain are the real numbers, means x and y are the sets of real numbers, each such pair, means one from x and one of as the Cartesian coordinates. Okay, one value those can be thought of as the Cartesian coordinates of a point in the plane. The set of these points is called as graph of the function. It is popular means of illustrating the function. Means by drawing the graphs, we are able to analyze the function. Okay, functions are widely used in science and in most fields of mathematics. It has been said that functions are the central objects of investigation in the most fields of mathematics. Okay, in physics or chemistry, we often use functions. In 12th also, in physics subject, there were many functions. Okay, uh, so that is the reason, means here we are studying the functions. Okay, next is, if a variable y is so related to variable x that whenever a numerical value is assigned to x, there is a rule according to which a unique value of y is determined, then y is said to be a function of the independent variable x. Now, what is called as function? Uh, be clear with this first. If a variable y, okay, if any variable is there, in that, uh, what it is saying is, if a variable y is so related to a variable x that whenever a numerical value is assigned to x, there is a rule according to which unique value of y is determined. Means what? Y is what? Our f of x. Okay, simply what this means is, x is our variable and f of x is what? The function defined for that x. Okay, and f of x is nothing but y, and how the value of x is going to be changed according to that, value of f of x is also going to be changed. That is, value of y is also going to be changed. Okay, it is simply saying that x value varies, then f of x value also varies, and that here that f of x is called as y. Okay, uh, then y is said to be function of the independent variable x. Okay, uh, here what it is, y is said to be a function of independent variable x, means x is our variable and y is its function, which is equal to f of x. x चं function आपण कसं लिहितो, f of x ने. Okay, and same like what we are doing here, f of x is equal to y. Getting? This relationship is commonly symbolized as y equal to f of x. See what I have told you uh, just before a minute. That is, y is equal to f of x. Okay. So what that upper side sentence is telling us? Yes, this one. For every variable x, there will be a function of f of x, and whatever the value comes from that f of x, that will be treated as y. Okay, means y is equal to f of x, hmm? which is said f of x, which is said as f of x. Then y and x are related such that for every x, there is a unique value of y. For every x, x ची व्हॅल्यू कुठली जरी असली तरी त्याच्यासाठी युनिक व्हॅल्यू ऑफ y असणार आहे. y म्हणजे काय? f of x. Okay, that is, f of x cannot have more than one value for the same x. Means uh, example, what should I give you? Whatever the function is there, uh, means as x varies, the value of f of x is also going to vary. Okay, f of x cannot have more than one value for the same x, means uh, x is same 2 and 2, but sometimes it is saying that value of f of x is 9, and sometimes it is saying as value of f of x is 10, but it is not the case. It will have uh, then, to use the language of set theory, a function relates an element x to an element f of x in another set. The set of values of x is called domain of the function, and the set of values of f of x generated by the values in the domain are called range of the function. Okay, here range of the function is the term, and in previous slide we have seen the term is codomain. Okay, instead of codomain, here it is ranges written. Okay, then in addition to f of x, other abbreviated symbols such as g of x and p of x are often used to represent functions of the independent variable x, especially when the nature of the function is unknown or unspecified. Okay, हे काय म्हणताय, आपण एफ ऑफ एक्स कसं लिहितो, तसेच त्याला कुठले सिम्बॉल्स आहेत, जी ऑफ एक्स आहे, एच ऑफ एक्स आहे, पी ऑफ एक्स आहे. These are often used to represent functions of the independent variables. Yes, x is the independent variables. Okay, if x value is 2, then it means f of x will have and g of x also will have its particular values. Okay. Then a function is a relation that maps each element x of a set A with one and only one element y of another set B. We will see in the diagram like this. Okay. Elements are mapped like this. A1 to B1, A2 to B3, A3 to B2, A4 to B4. Okay. These are the functions. In other words, it is a relation between a set of inputs and a set of outputs in which each input is related with a unique output, which is what we are talking means for any value of x, there will be a unique output. There will be a unique value of f of x, or there will be a unique value of y. A function is a rule that relates an input to exactly one output. Okay. A function is a rule. A function is a rule that relates an input to exactly one output. Okay. Exactly one output will be there for any value of x. Then some common functions also we have studied. A is equal to pi r square, means area of circle. Okay, in this independent variable is r. R means the radius. Okay, uh, so it is a common function to study. A is equal to pi r square. Then functions involving more than two variables are called as multivariable or multivariate functions. These are also common in mathematics, as can be seen in the formula for area of triangle. Okay, this is also we have studied. A is equal to bh by 2. B is base, h is height, and it is divided by 2. It is the area of triangle. Hmm? Here the function depends on two variables. B is also there and h is also there. B is base and h is height. In case of area of circle, it depends only on the radius of the circle. But in case of triangle, it is dependent on base and height of the triangle. In these examples, physical constraints force the independent variables to be positive numbers. When the independent variables are also allowed to take on negative values, thus any real number, the functions are known as real valued functions. Okay. Suppose if a function is there uh, which is having real numbers in that, it is known as real valued functions. Okay. Now the complex functions also we have seen, the functions which contain the complex number or complex elements, then that functions become the complex functions. Okay. Then some another types of functions we will see. In that, first is one-to-one function. Okay, one-to-one function is what? Yes, uh, a element of A and element of B are assigned such that uh, means suppose here A1 is element of A, and here it should be B1. One-to-one function means what? One element from this set and one element from this set. One element from this A is A1 and one from this is B1. Then A1 and B1 are connected to each other. It is said as the function. Okay. Then many to one function is there. Uh, it is a function which maps two or more elements of A to the same element of B. Okay. One-to-one function was what? Means every element of A will be assigned to specific or how the f of x is defined like that. This b1, b2 and b3 are sorry, a1, a2 and a3 are assigned to elements of B. In that, as it is the many to one, a1 and a2 are connected to b1 and a3 is connected to b3. This is many to one function. Then onto function is there. If there exists a function for which every element of set B, there is a pre-image in set A, it is onto function. Onto is referred as surjective function, and this many to one was no, one to one function was injective function. This onto function is surjective function. Okay. If there exists a function for which every element of set B, there is a pre-image in set A. Okay, it is called as onto function. Here A1 is assigned to B3, A2 is assigned to B1 and B3, and A4, A3 is assigned to B2 and A4 is assigned to B5. Okay, here it is from A2 we can see the onto function. O2 is assigned to two elements B1 and B4. It is the onto function. Then one to one and onto function. A function f is one to one and onto or bijective. Okay, bijective means it is one to one also and onto also. If one to one only is there, then it is called as injective. If onto is there, it is called as surjective, and combination of this will be bijective. If the function f is both one to one and onto function, then it is called as uh, bijective function. Okay, one to one and onto function. The function f associates each element of A with distinct elements of B, and every element of B has a pre-image in A. Okay, one to one means what? A1 may have a relation with B1 or B2 or B3 or B4. Okay, A1 will be assigned to one of them. Same case with A2. A2 will be assigned to one of them, A3 and A4. Okay, so one to one, the functions which are both one to one is also and onto is also, that will be known as one to one and onto function. Then next we will see is constant function. Constant function means what? Here f of x is equal to y is equal to c. Okay, c is constant, means whatever the value of x will be there, according to that, y value will not change. Okay, so that function will be called as constant function. Getting? Means we can see in the graph, if there is a axis, x axis and y axis. x axis ला काय आहे, x च्या व्हॅल्यूज डिफाईन केलेल्या आहेत आणि y axis ला काय आहे, f of x डिफाईन केलेला आहे. ओके, whatever the values are there for x, those are plotted there in the graph. Okay, and x values are getting differentiated. Means what? 4 is there, -4 is there, then -2, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Like that, here the values of x are taken. But as we all know that means constant function is here. So f of x will have only 3.5, value will be having only 3.5, as we can see here. The this function is, graph of this function is only straight line. Okay, here we can see only the straight line. Whatever the values of x will be, we will calculate only once the value of y. For different values of x, we are analyzing the value of y, and we came to know that here it is giving the same values for all the values of x. Okay, so it is known as constant function. Then identity function is there. We know identity matrix, diagonal elements are 1. Okay, like same here, identity function is there. Means if x value is 1, f of x value is 1. X value is 2, f of x value is 2. X value is 3, f of x value is 3, and like so on. Okay, so here we can say identity function means the graph is coming the straight line. Okay, so what we say it as identity function. Let R be the set of real numbers. If the function f R is defined as f of x equal to y equal to x, that is for x belongs to R. Okay, x belongs to R. R is the what set of real numbers. Then the function is known as identity function. The domain and the range is same. That is R, the graph is always a straight line and passes through the origin. Okay, passes through the origin means what? As having value x, same f of x value is there. Means x value is 0, f of x will also have 0 value. So what it is saying is the graph will go in straight line. Okay, it will be like diagonal. Okay, the next is quadratic function. When the function is defined in terms of quadratic equation, it is known as quadratic function. Okay, then cubic functions are there. Same is the concept behind that. Means what? In quadratic functions, power of that variable will be 2. But in case of cubic functions, the whatever this values of x we are taking, and that function we are taking for that x, it will be a cubic equation. Okay, cubic equation means what? The maximum power of x will be 3. Okay, the power of x will be 3, then that function will be called as cubic function. Hmm? And here we have gone through the graph also. Then exponential functions are there. In exponential functions, e is defined where e is exponential, means exponential functions will have the power of something, means here it is taken as, suppose y is equal to a raised to x. Okay, it is taken in the form, means something is there to the base and something is there to the what we call it as raised to function. Okay, means uh, raised to element will be there, means square, cube, like that. Okay, so exponential function is a relation of the form y is equal to a raised to x with the independent variable x ranging over the entire real number line as the exponent of a positive number a. Okay, probably the most important of the exponential functions is y is equal to e raised to x. Okay, e raised to x is e we can define with the help of means logarithms and exponential are opposite to each other. Okay, so means exponential, when we tell it as a logarithms, it will have some base. Okay, so the function either y is equal to e raised to x or y. Okay, x is equal to logarithm y. In that case, the base of that log e. Okay, e is nothing but exponential, and that e is having value that is 2.7182818. Okay, then non-algebraic functions such as exponential and trigonometric functions are also known as transcendental functions. Okay, transcendental functions means what? Uh, non-algebraic functions. Okay, and that will contain exponential and trigonometric functions. So those will be known as transcendental functions. Then polynomial functions are there. Polynomial means what? Again, uh, uh, polynomials are in form of y is equal to a0 plus a1x plus a2x2 plus an xn, like that. In that x1, x2, x3 are constants, and those will be real numbers. Okay, and x1, x2 will be the variables. Are further classified based on their degrees. One constant function is there, as we have seen. If any for any value of x, the y value will be fixed. So this will be the graph. Okay, and here is what it is saying: polynomial function. In that, constant function is there and linear function is there. Constant function means a single value of the output, and linear function is what? Linear function means there is the power of that variable is one only. So this graph of this function also will be straight line. So the functions are known as linear functions. The polynomial function with degree 1. Okay, linear functions are polynomial functions with degree 1, such as y is equal to x plus 1 and or y is equal to x or y is equal to 2x minus 5. Okay, these are like examples of linear functions. Okay, then taking into consideration y is equal to x minus 6, the domain and range are R. The graph is always a straight line. Means what? The domain and range will also be real numbers. Getting? कारण आपण काय बनवतोय, x हे फंक्शन बनवतोय. मग f of x पण ही पण काहीतरी पर्टिक्युलर व्हॅल्यू असणार आहे. सो दॅट ऑल्सो विल बी इन्क्लुडेड इन रियल नंबर सेट, दॅट इज capital R. Here it is the graph of this polynomial function. Okay. Then modulus function is there. What is the modulus function? The absolute value of any number c is represented in the form of mod c. Okay. Means a function taken we can see in the graph is f of x equal to x if x is greater than or equal to 0, and it is a minus x if x is less than 0. Okay, less than 0 value we consider it as the minus values. Okay, but what we are doing, we are considering only the magnitude, not the direction. Okay, so what is there, the constant value c is there uh, taken as -4. Okay, x is there, means the greater than 0 values, greater than or equal to 0 values are considered from positive 0 to 4 in case of graph, and if less than 0 values are there for x, those are treated minus x, but in the opposite directions. Means at 0 they will meet, magnitude same आहे, 0 to 4च आहे दोन्हीकडे सुद्धा, पण इकडची मायनस आहे, लेफ्ट हँड साइडची मायनस आहे आणि राईट हँड साइडची प्लस आहे. ओके, सो इट कम्स ॲज द this type of graph. Again, domain and range are R. R means real number. ह्याची domain आणि range सुद्धा real numbers असतात. Then rational functions. Rational functions means f of x upon g of x. Okay, this type of functions are known as rational function. And then signum function. Signum function means what? For the means signs are there, positive and negative. Whatever will be the number, if that number is positive, then it will be treated before this part of the means this positive part in graph. We can see whichever the number will be there, if it is positive, it will be in the positive part of function, and if the value is negative for that function, then it will be in the negative part of that y-axis. Okay, इथे वरती आपण पाहिलं तर y च्या व्हॅल्यूज पॉझिटिव्ह असतात. So this is the sinum functions, and this is also sinum function because the negative values of y are here, so it is -1. And next is greatest integer function. means for minus 21 we are considering as 21, for 5.12 we are considering as 5. So so that the graph is designed here. ओके, व्हॅल्यूज अशा घ्यायच्या, कुठले पण फंक्शनची व्हॅल्यू एक्स आणि एफ ऑफ एक्स. ओके, एक्सचं फंक्शन एफ ऑफ एक्स, प्रत्येक एक्सच्या व्हॅल्यूसाठी आपण एफ ऑफ एक्स डिराईव्ह करणार आहे आणि तिथे काय करणार आहे, जर त्याची व्हॅल्यू मायनस मध्ये आली तर त्याला प्लस मध्ये त्याची मॅग्नेट्यूड कॅल्क्युलेट करणार आहे. आणि -21 म्हणजे काय होणार आहे इन दॅट केस, जे कुठलं मॅग्नेट्यूड असणार आहे, सपोज हिअर एक्झाम्पल इज टेकन -21, but we are considering only the magnitude, not the sign. So that 21 point will be point somewhere here. Okay, then what about this 5.12? Yes, 5.12 राउंड ऑफ व्हॅल्यूज आपण घेतो फक्त ग्रेटेस्ट इंटिजर फंक्शन मध्ये. सो 5.12 साठी काय घेणार आहे, 5 घेणार आहे समवेअर हियर, लाईक दॅट. These values are defined like this is known as greatest integer function. Now how the composition of functions is performed? It was all about our revision. What is the time? Okay, more 10 minutes are there. Then don't put your attendance in chat box. I have given one instruction to you people in group. On the yesterday's assignment, I have given you the link. On that link, you can upload there your assignments, okay? And that will be treated as your today's attendance. Don't put attendance in chat box. Composition of functions. What is there in composition of functions? Function composition is an operation that takes two functions f and g and produces a function h such that h of x is g of f of x. Okay, composition of functions. It's not like composition of relations. It's different from relations. Functions मध्ये काय असतं, दोन फंक्शनचं कॉम्पोजिशन म्हणजे काय आहे, एक फंक्शन दुसऱ्या फंक्शनवर अप्लाय केलं जातं. ओके, इट इज द कॉम्पोजिशन ऑफ फंक्शन्स. Here we can see h of x is the composition of these two f and g functions. But how those are defined? G of f of x. Okay, g of f of x. जिथं g मध्ये x असेल तिथे f of x ची व्हॅल्यू पुट केली जाणार आहे आणि त्याच्यानुसार सोडवलं जाणार आहे. ओके, g of f of x, it's very important. h of x is g of f of x. Then in this operation, the function g is applied to the result of applying the function f to x. ओके, पहिल्यांदा काय केलं जाणार आहे, फंक्शन f हे x ला अप्लाय केलं जाणार आहे. त्याच्यानंतर काय होणार आहे, g हे फंक्शन आहे ते कुठे अप्लाय केलं जाणार आहे, f of x ला. ओके, पहिल्यांदा f of x सॉल्व्ह होणार आहे, त्याच्यानंतर g of f of x. That is, the functions f from x to y and g from y to z are composed to yield a function that maps x in x and g of f of x in z. Okay, three sets will be there, x, y and y, z. So here if we consider function f is from x to y and g is from y to z, the composition, how they are composed, that map x in g of f of x, and we will see that value in set z. Okay, in set z, this one. Intuitively, if s is f is a function of y and y is a function of x, then x is a function, sorry, z. If z is a function of y and y is a function of x, then z is a function of x. A to b, b to c, that means it is a to c. Like that it is there. Z is a function of y and y is a function of x, then z is a function of x. The resulting composite function is denoted like this G composite F. Compositeचं साइन कसं आहे बघा, इट्स hollow circle. Okay, hollow dot is there, we can see G composite F is x to z defined by G composite F x, that is equal to G of f of x for all x in x, for all the values of x in this set, capital X. Okay. Composing functions is a chaining process in which the output of function f feeds the input of function g. The composition of function is a special case of composition of relations, sometimes also denoted by this hollow circle. As a result, all properties of composition of relations are true about composition of functions, though the composition of functions has some additional properties. Which are the properties for composition of relations? Those are same for composition of functions, but there are some additional properties also. Now, actually, we will see how the composition is performed. Okay. Composition of functions on a finite set if f is 1 1 2 3 3 1 and 4 2. See here 1 1 2 3 3 1 and 4 2. Okay, and g is equal to 1 2 2 3 3 1 and 4 3. Okay, as shown in figure. Now, how we are going to see the g of uh, g of f of x, that is composite function of g and f. How it is there? See 1 2 3 4. 1 is assigned to 1, and here from this 1 this is assigned to 2. So we can directly say here 1 is assigned to 2. Okay, then for 2 is assigned to 3 of b, and 3 of b is assigned to c of 1. So here 2 of a is assigned to 1 of c. Getting? Now about 3 of a. 3 of a is assigned to 1 of b. 3 of a is assigned to 1 of b, and 1 of b is assigned to c of 2. Okay, this is assigned to c of 2. So in this diagram, 3 of a will be assigned to c of 2. Okay, this is 3 of a will be assigned to 2 of c, and for the last element 4, Here we can see 4 of A is assigned to 2 of B, and 2 of B is assigned to C of 3. What the connection will be? 4 to 3. 4 to 2 and 2 to 3, like this, 4 to 3. This is the composition of functions. Okay. 3:30 is the timing. In next lecture, we will start with composition of functions. Okay. With the help of diagram, you can get the idea of composition of functions A, B, and B, C. How the composition we are going to see is A to C here. Okay. Then the another example given here is composition of functions on an infinite set. If f is function on real numbers, where r is the set of real numbers, is given by f of x equal to 2x plus 4, and g is x cube. Okay, then how composition of f and g, like f of g of x, how it is run? F of x cube, because g of x is x cube. Okay, getting? असं का होतंय? f of g, f composite g म्हणजे काय? f of g of x आहे. ओके, सो f of x cube it is, and मग x cube, x च्या जागी काय येणार आहे? तिथं x cube येणार आहे, आणि जिथं x आहे तिथे 2x plus 4. Okay, it is defined like this. We will see it in the next lecture. Okay, that is tomorrow. Again 2:30 to 3:30 lecture is there. I will stop here. You join CIP lecture.